3 runs or less.
Listen to this ovation for Austin Jackson. A standing ovation for the former Tiger. Wow. Big outpouring of love here in this ballpark for Lloyd McClendon. And Austin Jackson is the first pitch. Goes for ball 1. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive, and gives you an idea of what they thought of him when he was here. Big outfield, and he does a great job in center field defensively over the years for the Tigers, now with the Mariners, but has also been a good offensive player for them, especially in the leadoff spot.
His last month he was on fire. They had started this season down in the 5, 6, 7 hole. They moved him back to the top of the order, and he really performed well. Looks at strike 2. Umpires for tonight's ball game: Jim Wolf, Randy Wolf's brother, Tony Rendazzo, Stu Schwarwater, and Brian Gorman. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Taken outside. Mike, tell the fans what it's like being in the buzz when you're in a playoff chase like the Mariners are in right now. And a lot of these guys, it's the first time.
It's a lot of fun for them. I think that the biggest thing is you start to get through August, or get into July through the first couple of weeks of August, which is where they're at now, and you really start to feel it. Now you start to pay attention to what's going on. You're aware of what a big series this is. And you go from being a little bit tired, I think, in July, all the travel and what the guys have done, to all of a sudden you have all this energy and ready to play. And I know the guys are getting to the ballpark quite a bit earlier now, just because they're anxious to get on the field and get things taken care of, especially since they're playing such good baseball right now.
2-2. Off the fist. Ackley and Seager today, a lot of fun talking to them about it. Iwakuma coming off another fine performance, and Ackley and Seager not been through it before. They just said the buzz is just tremendous, and it's going through the whole team. And I asked Ackley, I said, did you ask Cano, because he's been to the playoffs on a regular basis. Just a quick look at pitch that ran in on the hands of Jackson. Boy, how did he fight that off?
Hit him on the hand.
And Ackley said, you know what? I don't want to mess up with anything that we got going right now. I don't want to talk to him. I know it's there, but I'll just leave it alone for now.
Yeah, well, again, they're playing some really good baseball. When you talk about Ackley and Seager, you have to remember it's been some lean times for them here over the last few years, and now they're finally getting a taste of what it's supposed to be like.
3-2 here to Jackson. It's in hard on the ground to Ian Kinsler, former Texas Ranger. Whoa, to go for the tag. He did get him. Cabrera had to tag him. Looked like he might have jammed that wrist.
It was borderline. I thought Jackson did a good job trying to get his foot in there while Cabrera was tagging him up above the waist, clearly off the bag, and he tags him. He might have beat that. That's a closer play than I thought. I thought his foot maybe was down by the time he was tagged.